This is Chris, the Idaho cyclist, bringing you another quick cycling tip, and hopefully you enjoy our video. This is Chris, the Idaho cyclist, coming to you with a quick and simple tip, and that's removing the rear wheel on your road bike. And if you've just purchased a road bike, or you've never had a flat, and you're unfamiliar with how to remove this rear wheel, it could be a little bit intimidating. You might not understand the process. I've had to stop a few times here and there and actually help people fix flats. It's no big deal. I've been racing a long time. A lot of us have been out there racing a long time. We understand it. It may seem simple, but I'm going to show you how it is simple and how you could actually do it if you've never done it before. And to start this process, if you get a flat on the road, you want to make sure your gear is actually shifted to the very smallest cog on your cassette here. So when you shift it to the smallest cog, the smallest little ring on the back, the tire is going to release easier and install a lot easier. So I'm going to make sure I shift it. I'm going to spin my cranks, make sure that chain is actually all the way down on the smallest cog. Then I'm going to take my quick release lever, and hopefully your bike's got a quick release lever. That's pretty standard on bikes. If it doesn't, it's going to be a little bit different. You're going to have tools. But most bikes got a quick release lever. You're just going to take that lever, just pop it out, and then your tire will actually, your rim will actually just drop right out, just like that. It's going to drop right out and install just as easier. When you install this thing, you got to make sure you drop your chain. You're going to have a gap between here. You're going to drop that chain. I like to just pull it down just like this. I'm going to set it right, the chain right back onto my cassette, and I like to just set it on the second to the smallest, or the smallest little cog, and just lift it back up. Just check your levers. You can actually unloose your quick release lever, unscrew it just a little bit so it actually slide in a little bit easier. It's going to pop right back up in there. Just tighten your screw back and then tighten up your quick release lever, and it's reinstalled. Just like that. It's a simple and easy process. This quick release lever right here, this is the quick release lever. If you lift it to the up position, just lift it up, and once that thing is in the up position, you can remove the rear tire a lot easier. It spreads the brakes apart. Here's a little bit closer view. We're starting off. If I got a flat out there on the road, or want to change my rim, I got my chain. It's in the middle of our cog set. I want to make sure it's all the way down here at the smallest cog in the back. So I'm going to shift it, spin my rim, spin my cranks till that chain drops all the way to the smallest cog. I got my lever right here, quick release lever. Going to release it, and when installing the rim, it's a lot easier if you just loosen this opposite side nut up a little bit. This thing's going to drop right out just like that, and your rim's just going to come right back out. This is the actual smallest cog in the back. This is the largest cog. Now putting this thing back in, it might be a little bit difficult for you to understand, but if you just look at it and you just make sure it goes in between your two chains, drop it in, and this, now it's in between the two chains. Put this chain, set it on your smallest cog, or the second to the smallest cog. Now just raise it back up. It's going to slide back up just like that, and you're going to tighten your quick release. If you've loosened this nut to make it easier to get back in, just screw that nut on there a little bit, tighten your quick release again, and you can adjust this nut until that quick release tightens up just like that. Here's an opposite side view. Here's our quick release handle, and it actually sticks out. The quick release actually just pops out. That loosens the rim and tire. Rim and tire will just drop right out, just like that. Now you're going to take and put it back in, put your cassette, and then drop that chain onto the first or second cog over, and now you're going to re-tighten your quick release lever. And the quick release lever I like actually on this frame and this bike, I like the quick release lever to actually be facing down. If it's facing out, I don't like it facing out. Hopefully that makes removing and installing the rim on your bike a little bit easier for you to understand. Hopefully when you get out there on the road, if you get a flat and it's your first time, that you can remember this video. You can get that thing off simply and reinstall it. The front wheel is a lot easier. It doesn't have the cassette involved, but it has a quick release. The quick release is just going to come off. The front wheel is just going to slide out. This is the most difficult wheel to remove and reinstall. Thanks for watching our videos, and when you're done watching, don't forget to like us and share us. And you can also find us for more tips on Facebook at The Idaho Cyclist. That's The Idaho Cyclist on Facebook.